Welcome back to Kerbal Space Programs, the beginnings of science, and this is the second MUN mission. Now, the last time you'll remember, Jebediah was out attempting to get more science from MUN, and I actually have a spot picked out where I want him to land, and that's in this crater right here. Of course, you can't see my cursor because I have it turned off. Let's go ahead and get out there and get him lined up and ready to go. It's really dark on this side, but that's alright because it's going to the sunny side as soon as it rotates around, so we should be alright. Let's go ahead and add a maneuver here. And we'll drop ourselves down. Oops, not quite that low. There we go. Focus on the object at hand and we can probably get a better view. Let's aim ourselves down just a little bit. Okay, it's 27 meters, 28 meters per second. And it's coming up in 27 minutes. Let's go ahead and turn our resources on so we can see. I don't like being this way. Just line our ship up to the node in question. And we'll start that at about 5 seconds beforehand. Probably isn't even that long of a burn. I'm not going to give very much power to it either, so. And around it goes. I want to be in free mode. There we go. I want to be in free mode because it makes it a little easier to judge surface for me. Coming up on our mark here in just a second. And we are going to land. That's a nice picture right there. Of course, this is our second landing here. And then I realized after I started the launch and got all the way out here that I had forgotten one small piece of equipment I could use. So we might have to make another trip back out here sometime. But that'll be at a different time. This is just to get us some science so that we can unlock some parts we need to make our little science explorer. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves into position relative to everything. And that's going to be us. So let's try, let's plan a maneuver right there. Mostly to give us a guide. Oh, excuse me. And there's a lot of science on our ship, so we have to be very careful. We do not want to lose this. I think we have almost like 20 experiments saved up. Almost. I was right. 19. Now, ooh. Be very, very careful here. Because we're only about 4,000 meters from the surface, and it's falling fast. In fact, we're already starting to get a little bit of pixelation because ground scatter's starting to load in. You know what? I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of a upward thrust here just to make sure. Okay, there. Now I feel a little more comfortable. Not much. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're 2,000 in this crater here. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on some lights. Still in the Midlands. Okay, that should be... Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And that's going to be our landing. Go ahead and drop our landing gear. Let's go ahead and get our speed back down. See the ground scatter starting to come up. And our velocity's coming down slowly. Don't want to come down too quick. But at the same time, I actually want to drop our speed down a little faster. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Oh, oh, land. Haha. Oh, we landed in a rock. Well, that's alright. We'll call that a good landing. We'll open our lander legs. Go ahead and get ourselves a material bay. Keep that data. We're going to go ahead and let's see here. Okay, the sun's out. We're getting solar. Let's go ahead and transmit that one. And that'll give us a little extra science. Let's go ahead and turn that off because we don't need the SAS on. We'll log a gravioli. Keep that data. Log a temperature. We'll keep that. Take a goo sample. Keep that. We'll observe a goo. And we will send that. Take a crew report. And send that. EVA. We'll take that data. We'll take that data. Ooh. Jebediah was getting a little frisky there. Ah. I don't think I collected it. Now, while I'm right here, let's go ahead and EVA report. Take that. Surface sample, we'll take that. And let's go ahead and plant our flag for great science. The second time, actually, second time around for more science. Why did I hit A in there? Don't want an A. For more science. Okay. Let's get back in our little crew capsule. Now, keep that data. Keep that data. Now we can come out. Collect the data. There we go. Collect the data. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get back in our little craft here. Nice little landing spot. Nice shot of Kerbin in the sun. And we can board. Now, we have 25 stored experiments. So let's go through here and get rid of the ones that give us 100 science just for... There we are. You start to say something dramatic and pragmatic about the plight of the Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter from that the situation is nominal. We can transmit that for 100 science. There we go. Okay, we can keep that, keep, and keep that, and 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 that. Let's just keep all of these. There we go. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, because in the next episode he will be going home. But until then, like, favorite, subscribe, and until next time, have fun.